Hi, I'm Gerald Smith. Today I am being a docent here at the City Island Nautical Museum. I also do the cataloging for the museum, which means I'm an associate to the curator. I'm in the middle of a large project now, cataloging everything that we have here in the museum. A little bit of history of the museum. This building was PS 17. Served as the elementary school from 1898 to 1975, grades 1 through 8 for all the children of City Island. We used to be part of Westchester County, and we voted, the citizens voted to become a part of New York City at the same time that Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Queens were brought in. In turn, they gave us this school, the City Island Bridge, and our fire station. So there were quite a few benefits for joining New York City. In 1975, the building was turned over to a developer who built condos into the second story of this building and also added on a building in the rear. The space of the museum on the first floor was given to the Historical Society of City Island in terms of a 99-year lease, and the basement area, which was the old school cafeteria, was designated to be a community room, and it's used by the Civic Association and also various groups on City Island for various meetings, lectures, events, what have you. And we've been working on the museum extensively to redefine the space. The current project is create a schoolroom which is representative of the way the schoolrooms were back in the day when the school, in the early days of the school. And we are going to use that for the school groups that we bring in. The public and parochial schools during the weekday by appointment. We hold a session with them. We have an informative book for them. We have a curriculum where we teach them parts of ships, how you navigate ships and how ships work. As far as the history of City Island, it goes way back to the 1600s when it was settled by a few British people after Samuel Pell bought the island. Native American Seminole Indians. Later on, it was purchased by a man named Palmer, and in the pre-revolutionary days, he had this idea of creating a harbor here on City Island for New York City. He thought that the boats that came down Long Island Sound, who had to navigate the treacherous Hellgate Channel and the East River, would be better off if they landed here on City Island, offloaded their cargo, and it could be carted down to Manhattan. And so he named it City Island, and he promoted this idea. Unfortunately, the Revolutionary War happened, and General Howe and 4,000 Hessian troops and their ships came up here to City Island and Eastchester Bay and landed. So this area was occupied for the duration of the Revolutionary War by the British. There was a famous battle fought here, the Battle of Pell Point, where a gentleman named Colonel Glover went through a series of strategic retreats fighting these Hessian soldiers with only 850 colonials. And he held them off just long enough so George Washington and his troops were able to escape from Fort Washington down by what is now the George Washington Bridge up to White Plains. He saved George Washington and his troops a big defeat by the British.